What's up everybody, once again my name is Matt and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. In the last episode we got the final Crystal Star, made our way back here to the underground city in Rogueport Sewers and frankly told us we need to go to the Thousand Year Door as fast as we can. First things first though, just want to point out I'm now level 29, put a lot of points into BP and I also have 99 star points. I'll talk more about that in a second. I also did upgrade Goombella to her Ultra rank, and I cooked some items, so now we got some Jelly Ultra, some Boo Sheets, Shooting Stars, and a Life Shroom for some insurance. Also, I'll show you guys the badges that I'm running, that way you guys know what I'm going into Chapter 8 with. It's kind of overkill, but I think it will make things slightly more interesting. Anyways, though, the reason why I grinded up to level 29 is not because I needed it, because honestly, you really only need to be maybe 23, 24 to go and take on the final boss on average. But, I've also never gotten to level 30 on any of my playthroughs, so I'm not sure if anything special happens when you reach that rank. I hope something does happen, but we'll find out together because I also ended off like level 29 with 99 star points. So on like the next battle we should level up, hit 30, and maybe something cool will happen. So we'll find out together because I absolutely have no idea.
It's all come down to this. Hurry now, Mario, hold off the last Crystal Star.
Alright, here we go guys. Man, I can't believe it. This is the last time we're gonna see this cutscene. And of course, the last time is pretty special. Like, we got this 360-degree panorama, cinematic camera angle, all these lights. There's the 7 crystal stars. I can't believe we got all the Chaos Emeralds. The Dragon Balls are right there in front of us. It's pretty crazy. It's been a long time coming, but there they go. Whoa, look, the door! Oh no, we broke it! Crud. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Although, now it's opening, so that's probably also not good.
At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadows has been opened. Before Princess Peach falls victim to that fiend, before he takes over the world. You must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm.
You got it, frankly. Let's rock, Gonzalez. Alright, Scramble, you and me, buddy. Let's go and take on the world. Or, well, really just the next and last chapter of the game. So, here we go, guys. The final chapter. Chapter 8. The Thousand Year Door! That's right, the subtitle is the title of the game. They got kinda lazy with that one, and dang, that looks cool. Sadly, like, you can't even reach those upper areas at all, so they're kinda just there for show. But whatever, this place is really cool looking. Whoa, this place is nasty, but we don't have a choice. We've got to cruise through and save Princess Peach before this whole cataclysm happens. Come on, Gonzalez. Alright, let's get to it then. So yeah, the Palace of Shadow is pretty large actually, so I recommend having Yoshi out for the most part just to make your movement a little bit faster. For the most part, because I really don't need any levels whatsoever, I'm going to try and avoid as many of these battles as I possibly can, since I really don't want to waste a whole lot of time in here, and I kind of just want to, like, go through here as quick as I possibly can. Now, you will find a lot of items in here. Now, for myself, my inventory is, like, completely packed out. If you were smart, you'd go to, like, the Pit of 100 Trials, go down to, like, floor 50, I think, and get an item called the Strange Sack. That allows you to double your item capacity, so probably should have gotten that before coming here, but we should be fine with, like, the 10 items that I brought because, well, they're pretty good items. Alright, now if you do this right, yeah, you can, like, sneak right in between these two golden bullet bills as they're firing, And, you can also sneak past the blasters, but I'm not good enough to do that, so I guess we'll just go ahead and get into a fight with them. That way we can show this off. Also, we'll finally get that 1 star point that we need to, level up, which will be kind of cool. Anyways, though, these guys are called, Bombshell Bill Blasters. They have 10 HP and 4 defense, and I cannot believe I messed that up. That is literally one of the easiest action commands in this entire game, and I've never messed that up in this LP before, so I have no idea how I managed to screw that up. Also, why did I do that? I should have just used my normal hammer. Is that still gonna... Alright, it still killed it, so I'll take it, and, I guess I'll just defend on this turn, because that guy is literally gonna blow himself up anyway, so doesn't matter. Alright, we got the 2 star points, which means... Here we go, guys. Level 30. Hopefully something cool happens. I have no idea if it will. What should I even put this towards? I really don't need any more BP or HP or FP, but I guess I'll put it towards FP just because I tend to use it a lot in this chapter to end fights a lot faster than I need to. Holy crap, we became a superstar. Next battle, Mario's crowd and Sid get even bigger. Whoa! Alright, I did not know that that was even in the game. Like, I thought A-list was like the biggest stage and crowd you can get, so now I'm actually really interested to see what that looks like. Anyways, there's the all or nothing badge. Basically, if you nail the action command, you do massive damage. If you screw it up, you do absolutely nothing. So, yeah, I don't really use it. And really, come on, man. I just barely nicked that with like the tip of my shoe. Alright. Alright, so we're finally back here. That took way too long. Like, I don't know what it is right now, guys. Maybe because it's like really late at night or something, but I'm just playing like an absolute turd burglar right now. Probably shouldn't record the hardest and last chapter when like I'm not at my peak, but you know what? We're gonna get through here, guys. Hopefully with... Okay, you know what? That was... Honestly, that was just my own fault there. I really can't even, I can't even blame the game. Like, that was just stupid. I stood there and took it like a man and just burned myself. Alright, let's try and not do that, eh? Let's sneak around this ember and those fire sticks. And once you get over here, what you want to do is roll up into a paper tube. And we'll wait for this last bar of flames to go by. But yeah, if you're in your paper tube form, you can just like jump and roll under all those flames and get past them pretty easily. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this next room, yeah, it should look pretty familiar. But man, it's a blank room. Well, just wait, alright? Give me a second. There you go. Now it should look pretty familiar. Let's swap over to Vivian and chat up this dead pile of corpse. Glurg. None shall pass by. Let those who would disturb her sleep fall into the depths of endless darkness. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Beep! May the intruder never find the key to this door! Yeah, so remember that one time in Hooktail Castle where we got like attacked by a bunch of dry bones? Yeah, this is that except a little bit harder. So now we just have to chase down the odd-looking dry bones and initiate battle with him. So I guess this is like our first mini-boss of the Palace of Shadow. I highly recommend using Vivian or Bobbery because here's the thing. If you kill the dry bones, right, they turn into a pile of bones. They can actually come back to life after a set number of turns unless you either blow them up with Bobbery or burn them with Vivian. Those are the only two ways that you can get rid of their corpse for good. Really, I messed it up again. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me tonight, guys? I don't get it. I literally never fail that. Like, I just don't understand how I can be constantly messing this up right now. Alright, I need to get rid of these guys pretty quickly because they are dealing a lot of damage, and I do not... I messed that up too. I actually messed up Vivian's freaking action command too. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, I should not have planned to record this all in one sitting. And of course, he's gonna go ahead and build up another dry bones for himself. Oh man, I was kind of afraid of that. And wow, he died from the fire too. Great. Well, at least I'll have to deal with his, this guy. But, it's kind of ironic how he built another dry bones as, like, his final move before he bit the dust. But whatever, we should be able to take this guy out, hopefully with his hammer. That would be nice. Yeah, there we go. Alright, thank goodness. That could have gone a lot worse, but it also could have gone a lot better. And there's the key that we need, so Now we can just, like, get the heck out of this room. There are a lot of, like, mini bosses, I guess you could say, in the Palace of Shadow. Also, in this block, I think, is a Ultra Shroom. I'm not going to bother picking it up just because I have no inventory space for it. But, yeah, it's totally there if you want to grab it. The Palace of Shadow is nice enough to give you a lot of items if you didn't come prepared, but we should be good ourselves. Alright, so now that that is done, we just gotta like zigzag our way around and make our way down to the bottom of this part of the room. And yeah, obviously a lot of these rooms kind of look a little bit similar with just like more enemies or different enemy layouts. I don't know how I actually hit that guy, but whatever. As I was saying, yeah, a lot of these rooms look kind of similar, but don't worry, you are making progress. And let me see if I can actually, never mind. Alright, I was actually going to try to do, you know, my spin hammer attack to initiate battle with those, bullet bill blasters, but, didn't really work. Also, let's see what badge this is. Something for our partner, PFD down P. Ooh, a jamming jelly. You know what? I can't really hold that, but, oh, you know, here's what I should do instead. Let me just pick this up, toss one of my shooting stars. I'll grab that in a minute, but I'll just use the jamming jelly from my gear menu. That way we free up that spot, refiller FP, and grab this shooting star. I tend to like always mix up HP and FP when I go to like say what it is. Oh boy, this puzzle. It seems like every Paper Mario game has one of these. So yeah, basically look for the door that has the torch lit up next to it and go through it. It's kind of like a mini maze of sorts, except the solution is really simple and straightforward. So I honestly don't know how you wouldn't figure this out after like maybe your first 2 attempts. Also, the game, I'm pretty sure, makes like a "durr" noise if you go the wrong way. So like if you mess up, you should instantly know, and there is no indication if you're going the right way other than like, you know, you don't get sent back to the very beginning. But as long as you go through the door with the torch that's lit next to it, you should be making progress. I'm not really sure how many doors we have to go through, but hopefully we're done soon because this really is not interesting whatsoever. In fact, it's kind of boring, not gonna lie. Like, honestly, if they put some enemies right in the middle, that would make it a little more interesting, but also probably more tedious, so that's probably why they didn't do it. Alright, this has to be the last one. Like, we've gone through a bunch already, so please be the last door. And hey, we made it! Whoa, check this place out. It is looking fancy! And now we're like about halfway done. We got out of one strange room just to find another. It's so big, it's almost like an underground city. What is this place? Well, they did say it was a giant, like, maze dungeon type thing. Anyways, real quick, while we're here, let's grab our boy Bobbery, and we'll toss him into this little chain chomp statue. Blow that up, because, obviously, yeah, this was a pipe the entire time. I bet you guys never would have guessed that. But, as you can see, there is a switch in the background here that we want to press down, and oh no! The star statue was fake the whole time! There's actually another switch in the background on the right side that we need to go and hit, so might as well do that while we're here. We don't need to do this right now. Like, all this is doing is opening up the way to the giant building in the center, which we really can't do anything with right now. Also, let me try and get a first strike on this chain chomp. That way we can get him out of the way. There we go, perfect. Alright, chain chomps are ridiculously annoying in this game. They have an absurdly high defense, I think like 5 or something, so yeah, they are not fun whatsoever. Also, I think they have like 6 attack power, so yeah, they're not really fun to fight, and these battles take a really long time. Please don't mess this up. Oh my gosh, I actually did it correctly for once, guys. Are you proud of me? I know I am. Geez, 6 attack, never mind. So I was totally wrong about that. Actually, did I say 6 attack or 5? I don't even remember. But yeah, they have a lot of attack. And wow, okay, that actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. But still took a lot of FP. I'm okay with that though, because there is one of those like HP and FP restore blocks right over here. So anyways, let's try. Bobbery, that's the wrong way, my man. Let's try and get rid of this guy just so we don't have to deal with him. And there we go. Alright, now that that is done, let's go and quickly restore HP and FP, because you're gonna want to do that before, like, going through the rest of, this area. Just trust me, there's gonna be a boss fight coming up. Alright, toss Bobbery into this one. Again, the same thing we did on the left side of this room. Now we're just doing it on the opposite side, so we can, get rid of, like, the other statue near that main central building. Like I said, we're not going to be going inside that right now because we're actually missing something that we need. So we're going to go and grab that first, then we'll double back and explore that building. And there's a lot of puzzles inside that building, so it should be kind of fun to go through. They're all like pretty simple puzzles. Alright, so let's grab Scramble and get going, shall we? We're approaching the first real boss of the Palace of Shadow, if you will. And I guess technically after we beat that, that would be the halfway point of the Palace of Shadow. But I'm actually looking forward to it because, well, I'll just save the surprise for you guys, but it should be a pretty cool boss. Alright, I ran away from that fight because I did not want to fight him whatsoever. And, that might actually be the first time you guys have seen me run away from a battle on screen. But, yeah, you lose coins whenever you run away from a battle, although at this point, coins literally mean nothing. So, running away has, pretty much no negative effect on us whatsoever. Also, this room's really interesting because there's a huge, massive speedrunning glitch in here, but obviously I am not skilled enough to pull that off. So, let's head through here, and I think this is actually the boss room. Yes, indeed it is. I should have swapped out Scramble. Who are you? And guess what? It's a freaking Hooktail-looking thing, but it's actually not Hooktail, it's Gloomtail. No one's disturbed me here in aeons. Who dares defile this sacred place? It's a me, Mario. Whoa, now that's a dragon. Hey, but isn't that Hooktail? I thought you beat it. Yeah, huge, dragonish, gnarly. Sounds just like what you described, dude. What? You destroyed my precious younger sister? I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quicken fear, mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones. Yo, bring it on, man. I ain't even scared of you. Freaking dragon, snaggletooth looking guy. Alright. Wahahaha, my first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. Yeah, how have you actually even stayed alive, dude? Also, wait a minute, yo, check out our stage and our crowd. Like, it just dawned on me. I didn't even notice this in, like, the other battles that we got in, but, holy crap, man, this place looks awesome now. Alright, so Gloomtail has 80 HP and 2 defense. We're gonna lead off with a nice, power lift just to see if we can get some nice bonus stats. Hopefully, maybe, like, 2 or 3 attack. That would be ideal. Getting a lot of defense, although we really don't need defense if I'm being totally honest with you. Let's try and get more attack. 2 and 3. Actually, that's not too bad. I would have preferred 1 more attack, but, you know, I'll take it. We basically negated all of his defense, so that's not bad. And I highly, highly recommend the Feeling Fine badge because, obviously, he does have poison breath, so that would have hurt a lot, or we would have gotten actually poisoned if, we didn't have that badge equipped. So instead, we just took 7 damage because I'm awful at action commanding. Alright, let's try and land these power bounces, and oh my gosh. Like, now is not the time to be messing up at this. Like, I know I'm pretty bad at power bouncing. Like, I knew that going into this LP, but I thought I got better, like, over the course of this game. But apparently, everything is just falling apart right now. Like, oh man, this is not good. Alright, let's try this again. Don't mess it up. Seriously? 2 times in a row? Whoa, you are tough meat, my little tasty morsels. But how will you fare against this? Oh, no, I think this is big attack. Yes, it is! Jeez. 10 damage, man. That one's actually really hard to dodge against, so I don't really feel bad about missing it, but it doesn't feel good either. Alright, let's go for another power lift and hopefully get some more attack this time. Also, defense wouldn't be bad considering of how bad I'm actually playing this time, but yeah, I don't know, man. I really do not know. Like, honestly, this is probably the worst I've ever played this fight, because this fight in particular is not even the hardest fight in the Palace of Shadow, so being bad at this is a really bad omen for the rest of this area, but at least we got 2 and 2. It's not, like, bad, but it's also not terribly good. Honestly, I probably should have swapped to Vivian, too. Although Bobbery does have more HP. Man, that would have been really nice to get that, but oh well, whatever. Another 10 damage. Oh, man, we're cutting it close on this one. I do not like it one bit. I really don't want to have to use my life shroom either, but I'm going to risk it with Bobbery and just hope that we kill him. Oh, no, that's not good. Gah!
You are not the easy prey you appear to be. I would never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you whelps. So I will show you the true extent of my power.
Oh no. Oh, +8. That is not good. Okay, I'm gonna use a boost sheet on Mario. That seems like a smart idea. And I gotta swap out Bobbery. Like, I cannot use him. I'll go into Vivian because she should be able to tank this. Mega Breath! Come on, Vivian, survive this. I know you can. Oh my gosh, 16 quad.
Do you understand my true power now?
Yeah, that was a pretty scary attack, dude. Not gonna lie. Alright, you know what? Really? A rock? Come on, man. Let's again renew our power lift just because now we have a new party member, and I'm pretty sure it wore off on Mario anyway, so let's get some extra attack and defense going, and then we'll have Vivian do her... Oh, no. That was like the first time I messed this up, and I'm pretty good at this, too. Like, honestly, it's not hard, but still. That was like the first time I ever got a poison mushroom on this thing. Alright, 2 and 3. That's still pretty good, considering what happened, so I'll take it. I guess we'll just go with Fiery Jinx, or not Fiery Jinx, Shade Fist, and hope for the best. 6 damage, not bad, not bad at all. Plus, we got the flame damage, that's pretty good. Ooh, can I get this, please? No, why?
How could this be?
Oh, baby, thank you, spell. Extra defense. I love you so much. I mean, doesn't really help considering I'm invincible right now. And ooh, +8. Okay. You need to, like, die this turn, my man. If you could do that for me, that would be great. I'm going to do my best with this power bounce. And please, just go down. That was actually pretty good. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. No, no. Is it true? Can I expire? Apparently you can. That fight could have gone a lot better. Also, holy crap, man. Our stage looks really cool from far away. But there we go. A nice 23 star points. That was not a good fight whatsoever, guys. I apologize. That was awful. I could have played that a lot better, but, oh well, what are you gonna do? And guess what? Hooktail is gonna barf up a nice chest for us. Well, I wonder what's inside it. It's a star key. Alright, so now that we got that, we can go back to that old weird building that we saw a couple rooms back. I'll meet you guys there. Alright, so now that we're back here, believe it or not, I think this is probably a good place to end off this video. So, if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.